How do you determine which baby formula to feed an infant?
Well, for baby formulas, best is breast. It just makes sense to that the body is made to do just that and to make its own milk for its own children. So that's the best way. But also, there are multiple different types of formulas available. There's cow's milk available. There's hydrolyzed formulas. And then there's the hypoallergenic formulas, and then there's soy formulas. Then there's different types of specialized formulas as well that you should consult your pediatrician to determine. Now, cow's milk formula is really about 80% of what's been sold. It's been heated so that the protein is easier to digest. The butter fat has been removed, and they really replace that with vegetable oils, different types of vegetable oils. Then there's an iron fortified. All of those formulas are really iron fortified. You will see iron in all of them. And unfortunately, a lot of people think that that iron fortification causes constipation. Well, it doesn't. There's not enough iron in there actually to cause the baby to be constipated. So never worry about the fact that it says iron fortified. And then there's DHA and RA, which are different types of fatty acids. The ARA is one type of fatty acid, and DHA is another type of fatty acid. Both of those are added for the baby's brain health. So that's important. And then there's, as I mentioned, after cow's milk formula, there's the hydrolyzed formulas. Those are the pre-digested formulas. Those are formulas that are digested well enough so that it's very, very easy for the baby to consume. Usually we use that for premature babies. Those are extremely costly, and never will you make a decision to have to do that yourself. That's always made by the pediatrician. And then there's a hypoallergenic formulas. Those formulas usually use for babies that we know that there's a family history of allergies, or if we know that there are problems with runny noses, intestinal allergies, hives, things like that. And really 90% of baby allergies are taken care of by those hypoallergenic formulas. And then there's the soy formula. We hear about those a lot. There's different brands of soy formulas as there are different brands of all these other types of formulas. One brand does not make a better formula than others, although they'll all say that they do. But those are really for the lactose intolerant infants. When you know that there's a lactose intolerance, then we find that to be very helpful. Most times it's most helpful after diarrhea. After the baby has had a long episode of diarrhea, then for short term, it's really well used for those in short term, as I said. And then some parents would prefer their children to be vegetarian like themselves. And if that's a big issue, then we give soy formulas to those parents that don't want to give their babies cow's milk. And then the last type of formula is that specialized formulas. Those are different types of formulas that are available for different types of special types of illnesses that an infant might be born with. So you definitely want to consult your pediatrician for that particular type of formula. But as I said before, breast is best because that's what God made them for. Thank you.